Hi, everybody. Welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings with Lady D. I'm Lady D, your host for the next half an hour. And I am in from the capital of Australia in Canberra. So that is like, it's a small little, we call it a territory. It's not actually a state. That's actually in the middle of something New South Wales. 3 hours from where I usually am. It's very cold here. But anyway, I'm here for a fair. So I'll be here. If you are in Canberra, please come to the Boho Lux Fair that's happening this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. It is going to be at the Canberra Showground. So it should be a really good event. I'm really looking forward to it. And there's me and a whole lot of other readers and stalls there too. So if you're in the area, come down and say hi. So this week, what we've got coming up, we actually have Mercury is going to go really fast. At present, Mercury, it's just past halfway through Gemini, and it's actually by the end of this week on the 27th will be in Cancer. So we have actually just joined Cancer season as well. So happy birthday to all the Cancerians out there. So with this Mercury going into Cancer, I do feel like it is about being, it's like level-headed, but also you might tend to like hide your feelings a little bit, or or not wanting to express. I find with Cancerians, they act the way they think that you want them to act sometimes, and they do have that hard shell. So this might be a case of people sort of hiding emotions or hiding certain things. Today we do have the moon that is in Leo, and there is an aspect with the moon and with Uranus, so you might find unexpected emotions may come out, and I feel like that also might be to do with pride as well. Because I always find with Leo, anything in Leo, but we've got at the moment the Venus, Mars, and now the Moon there too. I find Leo is about pride, self-expression, pride, being creative, being also self-assured. Because the Leos have that ego about them as well. So this could be bringing up unexpected emotions coming up here. It might be to do with your pride or even sort of ego, or you might even have like the courage to even be able to express yourself more as well, because also Leos, they get to the point where they don't really give a damn. Leos will just go out there, they say it, and they want to be part of the in crowd, but they will have this expression and they will come out and say things. So that could be coming up today as well. But with this Mercury that's going to go moving into Cancer and leading up to that Gemini, it could be a bit where you're overthinking things, because Geminis, they are a social sign and they are about networking and knowledgeable, but they're a very busy sign. And even myself, you find that my mind is racing about different thoughts and different things. So mixed with that, with the Saturn that we have there, so it might be that, before we get to 27th, having to take a step back and just reassess things. And then when it moves into Cancer, you might looking at maybe want to hide your feelings or hide what you're wanting to say, not get it out, or trying to fit in as well, or hiding things as well. It could also be like you having more patience and taking more time and care on projects that you have going on too. And it could also be I feel like just thinking about things as well. I feel like also we could be thinking about people, about family or other groups that we consider our family as well. We might be thinking about housing or property or a house, and time to maybe fix things or spring clean too, that's out there. And we've also got coming up, this week an aspect with another Mars and Uranus having an aspect. And this could be having you feeling a bit frazzled with that, and needing to pay attention to detail when this happens during this week too. Because I feel like with Mars, it's about moving forward and has a lot of energy, especially it's in a fire sign. But with this aspect to Uranus, it can bring up unexpected maybe frustrations or anger by overlooking things, or that you're too busy or you're a bit frazzled doing everything and you overlook something. So it's going to be, this week is about having a lot of patience, making sure you've got everything and just taking your time. We've also got another aspect with Mercury, with Uranus here. With that, you might be feeling like sort of feeling a bit lost in the world and where you fit in. There could be an aspect of like sort of things looking a bit foggy and judging your your judgments as well in your thoughts. This also could be an aspect why maybe you're holding things in or holding back, even what you're needing to say, and you're just trying to. It could be that you're just not impressed with things. Sometimes I feel like. I mean, I know as Aquarian, I get that not impressed, but I have a sister who's a Cancerian, and sometimes you tell her things, and yeah, she's just not impressed, and it's like emotionless. So I find sometimes that it's in Cancerians because they got that hard shell. They can be that have that emotionless sort of face that they have. That I know that she has. Um, but they're also natural healers. So there could be an aspect of thinking about, how to heal, either how to heal yourself or how to look after people, or situations around you, because there's going to be an aspect of healing that's coming up with this, with Cancer as well. What else we got here? This also week is about being on top of your game. Knowing what you are all about, knowing what you got to do, and staying on that, staying positive and staying on track, staying very focused. I feel like that's where you got to go this week. That's going to be like the positive parts of this week. People who already sort of know what they want to do and already sort of on that track and trying to get things done. I also feel like you might be trying to cram too much in, and you might not get everything that you want to get done. There could be an aspect of feeling overwhelmed with all of these energies that are coming up this week too. And I got paying attention on what's around you, what's happening around you. It's like paying attention to what's also happening in the world as well, not just your own self, but other people. So he could face it could face a bit of speed, a bit of challenges, and it could be a feeling like hitting a wall. So you might have this thing of like where you sort of hit an issue might come up, and if it comes up, it may come up unexpectedly, come up this week. I've got here time to express yourself and what you want. Even though we're going to be in this energy of maybe hiding what we want, there's also going to be an aspect of you needing to express yourself what you want, because we do have this Leo energy that's coming in here with this, and by end of the week, we're back next week. Venus and Mars will be very close together. They won't actually meet up. I keep on saying they won't actually meet up until much later, because on the 22nd of July, we do have Venus going to go retrograde in Leo, but they are getting closer and closer together. So this is also making energy of attraction, and I feel like, again, of possibilities and our egos. It's about the feminine and the masculine also coming together, working together too, that I feel. But there's also an aspect of who's better, because there's a competition here with Leo. Leos want to be the best as well. Got here emotions running high in family and certain groups that are around you too. And I've got here, take things as they come. So try and be patient, try and take things as they come. And I feel like try not to, if something doesn't look right or feel right, or you're going over and over things and it's just not working out, it could be time to just take a step back and look at it later. So use your words carefully and your voice carefully. So I feel like this week we are going to be in Cancer. So, this water sign, or sometimes water signs can be a little bit sensitive. So it might be that we are having to use our words carefully. So just be aware of others as well this week. I got here, see things that may not be clear be coming up, and get lost in your thoughts. And this could be the aspect that we have Neptune coming up here. So getting lost in thoughts and in what's happening. But it's about staying on track. And I feel like it will be time to shine for people who are very focused, staying on track and know. And I feel like they will also find great outcomes for people who are like that too. Okay, so let's now go to the callers. So let's have a look here. So I have Ashley, who's in Tucson. So hi, Ashley, how are you today?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. How can I help you today?
I just I saw you had 2 mediumship readings or whatever, and I was want to connect or whatever you feel.
Okay, sure. Okay. 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 I do have a lady with me. I just dropped a card. And she's very talkative. So I feel like they may be talkative. I do feel like she's she likes her hair. Like, she's telling me she likes my hair, but she also likes her hair. And I feel like she had long hair because she's showing me her hair has been quite long, and I do feel like it is shiny. And I do feel like she might have like blonde hair because I do feel like it's a lighter hair. Um, and I feel like she likes to treat herself. I do feel like she likes to get her nails done or manicured because she is showing me her nails and they are quite nice and they're nicely painted too. Um, and she would take care in detail. She's telling me she'd take care in detail. And if there was like a spot or a mark, like she would have to clean it or fix it. So like she's very attention to detail and she likes things to be spotless and to be clean as well. As if she doesn't like negative. She doesn't like anything negative or negative people. I feel like she likes to remain happy as well with her. Okay. And I feel like she also had passed away in hospital as well. Um, she wasn't too old, but she's saying she wasn't young either. Um, her stomach wasn't good too. Her stomach wasn't good as well. She's saying my stomach wasn't good. I'm not feeling too well in my stomach as well. Does this make sense to you?
Um, it kind of does. There's two people. My mom, uh, she's really like her nails done, but she had problems with her stomach. She had passed away in the hospital though. Nobody I know. Oh, my friend Kim. My friend, she's Indian. Kim. Yes,
Okay, so you think it's your mum or it could be your friend Kim? Is that what you're saying?
my friend Kim.
Okay. Are you okay? Oh, so you want to get your friend Kim? Okay. Okay. So I probably do have the two people here. So if I'm explaining you, if I'm describing your mum, it probably is also is your mum, and there's elements of like your friend that's probably there. I will try and get more of your friend in a moment. So let's just see um, more with your mum. Um, but your mum also like she had a heart of gold as well. Like she was very nice, like a heart of gold.
Yeah,
Yeah, because she's telling me I had a heart of gold. Um, but it was also very hard for her to go on. This lady she's also saying that she's very sorry that she had to leave because I feel like she's also a very protective lady as well. Like she'd protect you,
yeah.
and because she was like a mother lion, and even now she tries to shield you, or she try to protect you as well. Um, okay, okay, okay. So your father and your mum, um, there's hang on, I'm trying to see what she's gonna say about the about so your parents are they not together, they weren't together.
No, they weren't. When my mom and my dad worked together, when before they found out she was pregnant, um, he had got out of the Marines, and then he went to drug rehab, and then my mom moved to Arizona from California,
Okay,
and then she found out
okay.
well she was pregnant with me, and then we tried to find him, we could never find him.
Because she still loved him. Because she was like, and she's very frantic about it. Because she's like, because I was trying to like just get her to come down to tell me, because she wanted to say like, message to your dad, and then I had a feeling that they weren't saying that we weren't together, but she still there's a love there for him. And I
Yeah,
feel there is a way that you're going to find him, or she does want you to try and find him as a way, but you've got to go like around like it's like you got to think outside the box or go around to be able to find him. Um, I do feel like he may want contact or, um,
I
and
think he passed away a while back.
oh, okay, okay,
I'm not sure. Like I don't know anything about him. So like I looking his name up on the internet, and I think that he passed away in 2002.
okay. I'm not getting a definite yes or no on that, but she keeps on saying try and find him. So it could be if he has passed away that she might want to try and find where he is, where he's laid to rest. Because I am seeing like a tombstone, but I just hear it saying try to find him. So it could be that even if he has passed, if you can even perhaps try and find where he's laid to rest, because I feel like she just keeps on saying to try to find him. Um, but she loves you a lot, and she keeps on saying like all the best. Um, and she's even if she when she's passed, she's still trying to help you, and I feel like she's really is really really close to you. Now try and get your friend Kim to come in as well. See your friend Kim, can she please come in? So your friend Kim, is she the one with the hair?
Yeah, she loved her doing her nails, and her hair was so shiny. She was Indian, so she had long, beautiful black hair.
Oh, okay, okay. So was it your mum with blonde? Was your mum had the blonde hair?
Yeah, my mom was when my mom was younger. She was blonde. I have blonde, long hair.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, that makes sense. Okay, let's have a look. Your friend Kim, please come in as well. And your friend Kim, does she also have a lot of jewelry on her, like bangles or neck bracelets?
Yeah,
She's showing
yeah,
me all this
yeah,
gold. Okay.
yeah,
Okay. And she even you said she's Indian, but she'll dress up. Like I feel like or she like the Bollywood or she'll dress have the traditional she showed me like a Bollywood or the dressing up. And she's got the jewelry as well. All the jewelry on too. And like she love you a lot. Like she's like just saying like I love you. She's like I love you a lot. Um, love you a lot. And she's just yeah very and she's very happy, but very I feel like she could be a bit loud as well. And I feel
yes,
like
she was.
because I feel like she didn't want to hold back. Um, but she's a lot of peace with her. I do feel like she's very spiritual. She's very spiritual. She's shown me like a lotus flower, and I just feel like with her, she's a very spiritual being or spiritual person. And it's like she's giving you this like a lotus flower. And to me, lotus flowers, it is a spiritual flower. It's a psychic. For me about the third eye opening up. I do feel like if you're going to feel her or see her, she keeps saying you're going to see me. So I feel like that you may see, it could be a shadow, or you might even get to see her, or could be that you feel her.
Yeah,
But
like so I feel her like when we were at the fair. I hear her laugh because she loves the fair, and I heard her laugh, and it just and I see her sometimes like in crowds.
oh, lovely. It's no, it's good. Yeah, she gets so excited. I feel like at times she'll be like a big kid, because she's very excited as well as very cheeky too. Um, like it's like a
Yeah,
cheeky smile on her face as well.
yeah,
What's she just wants you to always smile. She just always smile, and she's like, life gets you down, all you can do is grin and bear it. But she's like, you just got to keep smiling, and she sends in her love into you to you. But I'll leave it there with you. I hope I've helped you today, and thank you for calling in.
thank you.
It's okay. Okay, so now we've got Antoinette who's in Annette who's in Bakersfield in California. So hi Annette, how are you? Oh,
Good. How are you?
thanks.
It's Annette, and I'm from Bakersfield.
Bakersfield. Sorry about that. My screen's small. Um, Now how can I help you today?
I just wanted a general reading or maybe a mediumship. That's what I was looking for.
Okay, mediumship. Okay, let's see. Okay, okay. I've got an old man that's coming in. He just came in. I see him like he's not on his feet. He's like he just told me I'm an old man as well. Okay, I feel like he could be your dad. Did your father passed over? Because I just feel like he's your dad. I did hear dad.
Yes, and my dad has
Yeah,
passed.
yeah. Okay, okay. And he was quite old when he passed. He keeps on telling me he's old. He keeps on saying I'm old. Um,
He would be old now, is what
okay.
he old. I think he would be 89 or 88 right now.
Okay, okay. But I feel like he's acting old. He's acting old. Um, okay. Okay, it was very hard, and it was okay. When he was here, he was not well, and was it hard for him to walk around?
A little bit, yes.
Because his son was hard to hear. I am hearing prostate, so I don't know if it was his prostate, if that was the issue. Because I am hearing that, and I am seeing him just finding it really hard to be like moving. So I feel like there's it's uncomfortable, but I kind of feel like there's pain there, a bit of pain there with him too. Um, and he's just saying like not to oversell yourself short as well. Um, it's like you go over and beyond for people, but you don't get the recognition that you deserve. And with him, I feel like he would always try and help people, or he was also like a gentleman, like he would let ladies go first. And because he's just showing me, and he's like, he's sort of bowing down, letting people walk in front of him. And I feel like this man, he was kind, but if he didn't want to do something, you couldn't get him to do it. He had to be all on board for him to do something as well.
Yeah, that
And
kind of sounds like him.
and he'll say like he sends a lot of love. He's like, I love you. Like, I really love her. Like, and he, I just feel like he wants to be close to you in spirit, and also with your family and your children too. Um,
Yeah.
okay, he likes your partner. He likes you. You're married. You got a husband. Because he's saying, referencing your partner. He likes your partner.
I had a husband. Yes, he's passed.
Okay. 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 I'm seeing him because I was seeing he said like your partner, and I could see his arm around another person. So that'd be your partner there with him. But they get along like a house on fire. I feel like they get along really well. Like I feel like there's some similarities there with them both. Um, and there's a bit of competition with them as well. But I feel like they get along well. And I feel like that I mean, with both of them, I see them drinking, like having a drink, just sort of talking and having a good time together as well.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. What is it? Horses. Okay. And also, did they like to perhaps look at like horse racing, or they put like a bet on? They like to gamble?
My husband was into racing, and he very much enjoyed gambling, but not betting on horses or anything like that.
Okay. That's all right. Yeah. In Australia, for me, betting is like, yeah, it's the horse racing. So I'm seeing like the races, like horse races. That makes sense because they're doing that, like they're showing me that in spirit, and they're getting excited, and going for the team or going for who they want to go for. And they're
Right.
just there's also a birthday. They're showing me a birthday cake, and they're saying like happy birthdays. I feel like there's a birthday that's also coming up. They want to acknowledge as well. It could be their son. So do you have a son as well? Is your son's birthday coming up, or has it just been?
No, my birthday just passed. I have a stepson that his birthday is coming up with my husband's son.
Okay. Yes, because they're mentioning happy birthdays. Happy birthday to you, by the way. And they're also mentioning
thank you.
about the son about the birthday, so that would be him. And
Uh-huh.
it's like, as I say, make sure he gets what he wants. I feel like there's something
Yeah.
that he really wants, or he really wants his heart set on something, is make sure he gets what he wants. I do feel like, so this young boy, or I don't know if he's a young boy or not, but I do see him as a gamer. He plays computer games. So I'm seeing him play computer games.
Uh-huh.
And
A young
they're just
boy.
saying, yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes, I mean, it could be the same son. I'm just seeing him as a younger person, but I'm just seeing like playing games, or playing like the PlayStation. And they do want this
Right.
person to also.
My stepson, which I don't refer to him as my stepson, he's my son to me, but he has 5 boys. So, and then I have a grandson that is always playing games. So
Okay.
it could be one of the 6.
Okay. They're saying that he needs to get out more. He wants to get outside, or he just like he needs to be with the fresh air. Like I feel like um, he's playing. Well, there's sort of indicators saying that he's playing the games too much. It's like over here we have a saying. Or back when I was young, my mum would always say, "If you watch too much TV, you get square eyes." So I don't know if that saying
Yes.
comes over to him in America, but it's like I see this boy having square eyes. So it's like he's it's too much. So they want him to go out and kick a ball around. But I don't feel like he may not be, that kind of person, which is fair enough. But they wanted him to go out and, have fun outside as well. They're also saying that you're doing a really good job with the family, because you're really trying to help everybody. But it's like you've got all these different arms. So you're trying to extend yourself in all these different places. And they're just saying that you might need to pull back a little bit, and just concentrate on yourself as well, because they're saying like you too go over and beyond as well. And it is time that you need to also but they want to praise you and celebrate you for all that you have been doing, because they're saying that you're doing a really good job, and you deserve a pat on the back in what you're doing.
Okay.
Because they are saying you are like a number one mum. You're like a good mum as well, and they just send their love to you.
Thank you.
That's
I send my love to them.
Yeah, I feel like they're with you every day. They're saying to you, they just said to me, we're with her every day. So I just feel like they are with you, and you'll never forget them. I know that, but they're saying don't forget about me. But I know you won't forget them.
Yes, I'm never. Neither one of them.
Yeah. But I'll leave it there. I hope I've helped you today, and thank you for calling in.
Thank you very much for your reading.
That's okay. So everybody, it's been a great show this week, and it's going to be a really good weekend. I know it's a bit cold out here. I've got the sun glaring in where I'm staying here. It is going to be cold here. We do have, it is going to be about 10 degrees, which I think is very cold. Where I usually am, it's about 19 degrees, and I feel like that's cold too. But if you are out in Canberra or near Canberra, or even if you're in Sydney, come have a drive down and come to the Boho Lux. It's going to be an amazing event. And for the rest of you, if you'd like to contact me for a reading, you can either through my website, Lady D Psychic Parties, or my Facebook page, Lady D Psychic Parties. My Instagram and TikTok is Lady D as Psychic, and my YouTube channel is Lady D, or if you can't find it through that, just search up Danielle Psychic. And I hope you all have an amazing week, and I will see you next week.